Hi guys! Welcome to the story behind the song Winter Stroll. I've not done one of these before, so I hope you guys like it, and if you do, let me know and I'll do more of them. So I'm releasing the song Winter Stroll this week, and I just kind of wanted to tell you how I came about writing the song. So I wrote it with my friend Will very recently, and we were just kind of hanging out in the evening and we're deciding, should we watch a movie or should we write a song? We decided to write a song, which is a bit of a ridiculous situation. I usually always write all my songs alone, so this was the second song I wrote with him, and it was really fun to write. So once we had decided we wanted to write a song, we just took pen and paper and wrote down some very beautiful poetic winter phrases that I really liked that we decided to put into the verses. And then I thought that the song needed more of a story, because so far it was just like visual and like sensual wintry terms. And so I came up with a story about someone asking someone else for the first date. So I wrote the chorus and the bridge, and I thought I fit it very well because, I mean, first of all, during this pandemic, if you want to have a date, the only thing you can do is really go on a walk together. But also I thought I fitted the verses because usually when you ask someone on a date, you don't say, oh, let's spend an evening together and talk about personal things and get to know each other really well. But you say like, hey, let's go to the movies. I've heard this great movie with those great actors in it. So you talk about what to do on the date rather than like what you actually do on the date. The chorus has a lot of those like maybes, I guess, anyhow, all these phrases which just show you that that person is actually like really nervous about it. Once we'd written the lyrics, I went to the piano. To the intro, I'd actually written for a different song, but basically that intro. It sounded what glistening snow looks like. If glistening snow had a sound, if it had a voice, I think that's what it would sing. So I decided to just take that off the other song and put it onto this one. And then for the chorus, so the chorus is a lot of like fourths and fifths major. I wondered if you might like to go on a walk with me through the snow, which just gives a very like hopeful feel. So I wanted the chorus to sound very like hopeful while the lyrics sound nervous. And then the bridge is basically just more of that like hopefulness and like bigger with like bigger chords. So I'll now talk you through the rest of the track. So I first recorded the piano and the voice, and then I listened to it and found that it sounded quite like boring in a way, which was a bit of a shame because I really liked the song and I wanted it to sound nice. I'll show you what it sounded like in the beginning. Crisp falls under the trees, deadened from the wild outside. Ice glints upon fallen leaves and sparkles with pride. So then I've decided that I needed to up my game a bit and try to introduce some more instruments into it. And so I've started using this program, Adobe Audition. I've never used one of those programs before, so this was like an absolute first for me. So if you guys are more experienced in these things, you probably find it funny to watch. But for me, this is a big step. Anyway, so I thought that adding some drums could help to, just to give it a bit of a beat. And I found these drum loops on the internet, which is basically like, a snare. And so I've kind of stacked them together and tried to make them sound interesting. And this is what it sounded like then. Last travelers leave their trace. Landmarks stay slowly, briefly. I wondered if you might like to go on a walk with me through the snow. Okay, so I thought that even this was just such a simple thing to add that kind of made a big difference in a way. I've also been told that the drums in the first bit, the kind of sounds like the water drops of melting snow, so I thought that was perfect. Hang on, I'll show it to you again. Because when you listen for it, it does actually sound like melting snow.
hidden from the world outside. Eyes can step on falling.
Yeah, anyway, so then I felt like there was something missing melody wise. I felt like the track had like a big gap between like the voice and the piano and then the drums. So I needed to fill it with something. And since I don't have any like cool instruments available at the moment to fill this with, I decided to just sing some backing vocals. Just show you the backing vocals without the singing. Or without the main voice. So the melody of the backing vocals in the verse is kind of similar to the piano, but it's like offset, so that it creates this kind of cool effect where they're basically both playing the same thing but at different times. And then for the chorus, which is here and there and in the end, I have different backing vocals. So there's this green backing vocals, and it's also singing the words but with slightly different melody, just to give the chorus a bit more oomph, because we want it to sound bigger than the verses. I'll show you what I mean.
I wondered if you might like to go on a walk with me through the snow.
And then the orange one is again backing vocals with reverb, which I find sounds really cool. I'll turn it up a bit so you can hear it better. The backing vocals go
You have lovely guests to mine, but I quite like you anyhow.
I think this is the coolest part of the track, to be honest. So that just adds a lot more melody and texture to the song. And then I think the only bit I haven't explained yet is the bridge, which is very similar to the chorus. As in, it's also me singing the words with a slightly lower melody than the main voice.
If you want to, I can show you my favorite view.
Yeah, that's basically it. So since I'm kind of releasing one song every week, which is not like what I assume releasing an album is like, it's more like singles. So I've decided that every song should have its own picture. And they're all photos that I've taken myself. The one for Winter Stroll I actually took also very recently when we went sledging, and we walked to the top of the highest hill, and then there was a shortcut into the forest where there was this little path which I saw, and I just thought it fitted perfectly to the song, so I just took out my smartphone and took a photo of it. Yeah, and that's the photo. I hope you guys liked this video. If you have, like this, thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, all that jazz. I'd be really interested in hearing what you guys think about it, so leave me a comment. And listen to my other songs. Stay healthy, watch after each other, stay happy. See you guys.